Hello guys, big stories today. Barcelona want 36-year-old Perišić, and Flick is fully behind it. Meanwhile, Bayern are pushing hard for Nico Williams, but Arsenal and Chelsea aren't backing down. And believe it or not, Kevin De Bruyne to Napoli is happening. You're tuned in to the latest transfer news and football updates. If you enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button and help us reach 300 likes. There's no release clause, so it's completely free. Now let's dive into the details. Pogba to the Principality? Monaco make their move. Hold on to your berets, football fans. The glitz and glamour of Monaco might soon have a new star strolling through the tunnel at Stade Louis II. Word on the Riviera is that AS Monaco have slapped a shiny 2-year contract on the table for none other than Paul Pogba, the World Cup winning midfield maestro. Talks are in full swing, and this weekend could be the tipping point as negotiations heat up like a summer on the Côte d'Azur. But that's not all. Monaco aren't stopping at Pogba. Nope. They're also setting their sights on Ansu Fati, the Barcelona wonder kid with pace, flair, and a rocket for a right foot. Could the tiny Principality become the epicenter of a footballing renaissance? Will Pogba trade Turin for the terraces of the Mediterranean? Stay tuned, because Monaco are playing chess, not checkers, and the transfer window just got royally interesting. Here we go. Barcelona snap up. Joan Garcia. Barcelona aren't just moving, they're striking with precision. The Catalan Giants have officially activated the €25 million release clause for Spanish shot stopper Joan Garcia, and yes, it's confirmed. The deal is done. No more rumors, no more whispers. Barca went in today, just as planned, and dropped the cash like it's hot, making it crystal clear. The rebuild is real, and Garcia is part of the future. An official announcement is expected to hit any minute now, but you can already hear the Camp Nou faithful buzzing. Will Joan Garcia be the next great guardian between the posts? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Barcelona just made another bold move, and they're not done yet. Igor Tudor is staying in Turin. Igor Tudor has just put pen to paper on a brand new deal with Juventus, locking him in as the boss at the Allianz Stadium until June 2027. And guess what? There's an option to extend it until 2028. From fierce defender to tactical mastermind, Tudor has been turning heads with his no-nonsense style and bold strategies. And now Juve have made it crystal clear. He's their man for the future. Fans are already buzzing as the club doubles down on a project that's starting to click. Could this be the dawn of a new Bianconeri era under Tudor's command? Get ready, Serie A. Juve just locked in their general. Williams, open to Barca move. It's heating up in the transfer market, and Nico Williams is at the center of a 3-club showdown. The electric winger's agent met with Barcelona today, right after 2 meetings with Bayern, and here's the kicker. Nico is open to joining Barca this summer, confirmed. Barcelona received a clear green light from the player himself. He's interested, and the timing couldn't be better. With their project taking shape, Barca have a real shot at landing one of Spain's brightest young stars. But don't get too comfortable, Keelers. Bayern are pushing hard, and Arsenal are still keeping close tabs on the situation. It's a transfer thriller in progress. Will Nico wear Blaugrana next season? Will Bayern or Arsenal hijack the move? Stay tuned. This saga's just getting started. Spain boss Luis de la Fuente just dropped the mic when asked if Lamine Yamal should be in the Ballon d'Or conversation. No, Lamine Yamal is not a candidate for the Ballon d'Or. He's the best player in the world, and he's done more than enough to win it. Yes, you heard that right. The 17-year-old phenom isn't just in the race. In de la Fuente's eyes, he's already crossed the finish line. Still a teenager, already dazzling Europe, now being called the best on the planet by Spain's head coach. The Lamine Yamal hype train is no longer boarding. It's full speed ahead. Next stop, Ballon d'Or history. Can a 36-year-old veteran truly reignite Barcelona's attack and lead them to glory? Now let me throw a wild one your way. What if I told you that Barcelona, the club of legends, the team that dreams in color, are about to pin their attacking hopes on a 36-year-old veteran? Sounds crazy, right? But this isn't fantasy. It's Ivan Perisic, and he's on the brink of donning the famous Blaugrana shirt. But wait, why Perisic? Why not some flashy young superstar with a price tag to match? Here's where it gets interesting. Hansi Flick, Barca's new mastermind, has a plan, And it's not what anyone expected. According to Mundo Deportivo, Perisic is set to join Barça as a free agent. That's right, zero transfer fee. And while we're talking about brilliant moves that cost nothing, you know what else is free? Smashing that subscribe button. Unlike Barcelona, I don't have to worry about financial fair play, so go ahead, make it happen. Let's get back to the real action. Barça made their move for Perisic right after he tore up the league with PSV. 16 goals, 11 assists, numbers that scream world class. And here's the kicker. The ever-reliable Santiauna says Flick himself is the architect behind this deal. He's already pitched the vision to Perisic. Money? Not an issue. Because Perisic wants more than a paycheck, he wants ambition. And let's be honest, Barça need an old head in a sea of rising stars. Who's the leader in the dressing room? Who's the voice when the pressure's on? Remember Thomas Müller at Bayern? Flick always had a general. Now he wants his field marshal at Camp Nou. Perisic isn't just a goal machine, he's a mentor, a warrior. With so many young guns in the squad, that experience could be worth its weight in gold. And don't forget his versatility. Left wing, right wing, even up top, he covers it all. That's the kind of flexibility managers dream about. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this move outshines some of those blockbuster signings. Perisic brings grit, leadership, and a winner's mentality. A trusted soldier for Flick's revolution. Sure, there's risk. He's not getting any younger, and injuries are always lurking. But with Barca's current squad, this isn't a gamble. It's a calculated masterstroke. So the real question, how much magic does Perisic have left in those boots? Only time will tell, and you won't want to miss it. Can Bayern convince Nico to accept their €20 million salary demand? Have you ever imagined what it's like when Bayern Munich lights up your phone? Picture this. Nico Williams, one of Europe's hottest young wingers, just got that call, and the timing couldn't be more electric. With Sané gone and the left wing wide open, Bayern aren't just looking for a replacement, they need a spark. Urgently. Word from Sky Germany? Nico has already given the green light. He's in for a Bundesliga adventure. Bayern's top brass are ready to smash his €60 million release clause. No hesitation. But here's where things get spicy. Nico wants €20 million a year. Not exactly pocket change, right? Meanwhile, Arsenal and Chelsea are circling, hoping to hijack the deal at the last second. But right now, Bayern are leading the race, especially after Sané's dramatic exit to Galatasaray. Here's the real twist. Bayern's front office, Jaberl and Freund, have already reached out to Nico's camp and got the thumbs up. That's huge. After missing out on Florian Wirtz, who's now Liverpool-bound, Bayern can't afford another transfer market heartbreak. Their new mantra? Go young, go fast, go bold. And let's not forget, world-class wingers are the hottest ticket in Europe this summer. So is this Bayern's masterstroke, or just a clever play by Nico's camp to drive up the price? Oh, and Athletic Club? They're scrambling to lock Nico down with a new deal and a higher release clause before it's too late. But Bayern's offer? It might just be too tempting to resist. If they can iron out the fee and those sky-high wages, this could be the blockbuster move of the summer. So what do you think? Is Bayern about to unveil their next superstar, or will a Premier League giant crash the party at the 11th hour? The stage is set. The drama's real. Stay tuned. Can De Bruyne replicate his remarkable Premier League legacy in Italian football? Hold on to your seats because this one will blow your mind. Kevin De Bruyne, yes, the Manchester City legend, is heading to Napoli. Let that sink in. Just yesterday, he was the heartbeat of the Etihad, orchestrating magic in the Premier League. Today, he's packing his bags for Naples, on a free transfer. Unreal. The deal is basically done. Fabrizio Romano has already dropped his iconic "Here we go," and the medicals are lined up. Napoli, the reigning Serie A champions under the fierce Antonio Conte, have just landed a maestro who netted 14 goals last season for City and created countless more. And remember, KDB wasn't short of suitors. Saudi teams and MLS clubs were throwing money around like it was monopoly cash. But Kevin? He said no. He's staying in Europe, hungry to compete at the highest level. Barça? They didn't even make a move. Napoli swooped in, and it wasn't all smooth sailing. At one point, the transfer nearly imploded over a brutal image rights battle. Lawyers clashing, egos flaring. Enter Aurelio De Laurentiis, the kingpin behind the scenes, who pulled strings and sealed the deal like a true mastermind. Now, De Bruyne will don the Napoli blue, linking up with stars like Romelu Lukaku. It's a seismic shift. But here's the million-dollar question. After a decade of glory at City, 6 Premier League titles, a Champions League, and countless battles with injuries, can KDB still endure a grueling Serie A season? Is this a final sprint in the career of one of football's greatest playmakers, or the dawn of a new legend in Naples? For Napoli, this isn't just a signing, it's a statement. A bold declaration that they're ready to defend their crown with a superstar pulling the strings. So what do you think? Will King Kev light up Serie A and rewrite the script? Or is this a case of too little, too late? Drop your thoughts below and buckle up. This saga is just getting started.